I know life gets hard sometimes, and just don't give up. To everyone, don't give up because you don't know what's waiting for you.
Okay, is it okay if you're on the YouTube channel?
Yes, of course.
Okay, well, I don't think you need any introduction, but for people who don't know you, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. Hi, I'm Veronica.
Okay.
Can I just say something first?
Sure.
Yeah, I wanted to say thank you to all the people that showed me so much love in the last interview. It was really touching, and it was nice reading all of your comments, and it really helped me a lot with the mindset and everything. So thank you all. Yeah.
Okay, so and how old are you and where are you from?
So I'm 27 years old and I'm from Poland originally, but I've lived in UK for the last 13 years.
Okay, well, you know, Veronica, you know that you're great, and I'm so happy that you could be back on the channel.
Thank
so
you.
welcome back.
Thank you.
Well, you know, yeah, like you said, is that so many people reached out on you know, the first time that I interviewed you. You had been here only a couple days.
Yeah, just 2 days.
And it's 2 months later? Is it 2 months later?
Yeah, almost exactly 2 months. I just went to extend my visa again. That's why I'm here.
Okay, so when I first met you, you told me that you were, you know, trying to find yourself.
Yeah.
Have you found yourself?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes, I can honestly, from the bottom of my heart, say I did find myself. And I found my place in the world. I did.
Well, where's your place in the world?
Siquijor.
Siquijor.
Yeah.
Well, what is it about Siquijor?
It's raw. It's very raw. It's completely different. When I went there, I was planning to go for 2 weeks just to see if I can work around the blackouts and around the Wi-Fi and connection, because it's different there. It's so much better here. But yeah, in 2 weeks it turned out I can work around it just fine. And yeah, I just got in love with the island, with the vibe, with the people, with everything. Everyone was, I mean, I love it here in Dumaguete as well. You know, I've loved it.
Yeah.
People here are great as well. But it's, a lot of people say that Philippines are the same everywhere you go. I don't believe that. I believe they are different. And yeah, Siquijor, it just got that place in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
It just happened.
What just happened?
What just happened? I don't know. It just happened. What, do you want to start to say what happened?
Look, it's all up to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to say anything you don't want to. You know how it goes.
Yeah, so I found love.
You found love.
Yeah.
So you fell in love with Siquijor. Is that what you're talking about?
No, with a person.
With a person?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes.
So are you in love?
Yeah, I think so. As much as I'm trying to deny it, I think I'm still a little bit in my denial stage. But yeah, I think it happened. It came out of nowhere and it just hit me like a train. You remember in our last video I said I'm not looking for love, and I've meant it. But then you asked me what if it happens, and I said yeah, maybe. And it happened. And yeah, it's been great.
It's been great.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't know. I'm curious. Is this person that you're in love with, or you know, is he a foreigner, a Filipino, or?
He's a Filipino. He's local.
He's a local.
Yeah.
Okay, so so you got a boyfriend, a Filipino boyfriend.
Yeah.
So what did he do to? I mean, like, tell me about it. How did he become your boyfriend?
So yeah, he won my heart. Basically, I'm not the drinker usually, and that was the night when I decided to just have a little drink and go out, have some fun. And as you know, I'm traveling alone, or I was.
Yeah.
So I've decided to go out, because Siquijor, it's a party place. There is a lot of bars, there is a lot of live music. There is a lot of what we could say nightclubs, but they're more beach clubs. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. And yeah, what I can say, I'm not used to Filipino alcohol. So I went a bit too
What were
heavy
you
on
drinking? Were you drinking Red Horse?
Tanduay.
Tanduay.
Yeah, they're full local. So yeah, I got a little bit too drunk, and I've decided to go for a swim into the sea. It was high tide at 3 a.m. in the morning. And then he jumped into the sea after me. And yeah, and I mean, that's the bad thing about me. When I drink too much, I'm so hard to control.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm out of control. I'm wild. And yeah, but he jumped after me and he was like, you can't swim here. I was like, why not? And he was like, you can't swim when you're drunk. And it was so irresponsible of me. But yeah, he got me out of the sea. And that's how it all started.
Yeah.
And he took my contact details and he was talking to me every day. And that's how it went.
Do you feel like he potentially saved your life?
He could as well. I mean, you know, it is irresponsible to go swim when you're drunk.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was a high tide. It was deep, and you know, you don't know the sea. You don't know what's in it. You don't know when it could go deeper. You know yourself how the sea is here.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of pools that suddenly get deeper. So, yeah, he could have saved my life.
So he rescued you, and you know.
I was rescued from the ocean by a Filipino guy, by the island boy.
By the island guy,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, he's a skimboarder as well.
A what?
Skimboarder.
What is a skimboarder?
Yeah, it's similar to surfing,
Okay.
but they are surfing on. They are like the board goes on the shoreline.
You know what? Such a gentleman, huh?
Yeah.
Such a gentleman.
Yeah, he won my heart.
He
with
won
that,
your heart.
definitely.
Wow.
Not a lot of people would do that. I mean, there was other people in the bar as well, you know, and he was the only one who actually cared to, you know, that some drunk, crazy tourist goes into the sea in the middle of the night. So, yeah, that was very sweet of him. And all he did ever since was just show me love.
Wow.
There was no disrespect, no nothing, no red flags. It's all he does is just shows me respect and love, and I feel I'm being treated like a princess, you know. And I like it. It's not being. I don't expect any of that. He just does it out of his heart, and whatever he does, it feels natural. It feels good.
But you know what? He sounds like a great guy.
He does. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Have you met his family?
Yeah, well, some of the family, yeah. Some of the family I've met in person. Some of the family I've met over the video chat. It's because of the distance. Because he's not originally from Siquijor. But yeah, we have planned to go to see the rest of his family around April time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So you're gonna go visit his family?
Yes.
And where exactly is it? You don't have to say exactly where his family is, but
It's somewhere from Mindanao.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure. I'm not good with the cities' names.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's somewhere in Mindanao.
So you're gonna be going down to Mindanao.
Yes.
And you said April.
Yeah, around April time.
to visit
yeah.
his family.
Yeah.
So you're visiting the family. So you must really have some feelings for this guy.
Yeah, it's starting there and it's getting stronger.
It's getting stronger.
Yeah.
So what is it about this fella, huh?
I don't know. He just he found me. He found me, and I feel good around him.
Mm-hmm.
He's the kind of person that I do have a bit of fire in me,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it gets out of control, and he can control it, and not a lot of people can do that. So he's got that something, and I don't know what it is, but he's got it. And yeah, I like how calm I am around him, and we've been having so much fun together. Yeah, like we've said already, I've been introduced to the family. Yeah, I'm calling cousins, aunties.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they've already accepted me as one of their own. I've been meeting with a lot of his friends, and yeah, like I mean, the past 3 weeks we've been spending. I've been spending just with the locals.
Yeah.
Really exploring the culture. It's something that I've never done before. I mean, we know each other for 2 months now. You know that when I first came here, I was very distant with everything. I didn't want to try the food. Yeah, there was a lot of things that I was scared to do, like riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And yeah, the food was the main bit. So now I will just eat whatever they give me. Well, no, I'm lying. Not whatever yet. I'm just still getting used to the seafood.
Yeah.
That's my big no. But I think I'll get there one day.
Well, you know what? It sounds like to me that this Polish woman right here is becoming slowly but surely Filipino. Is it fair to say that? Is it fair to say that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes they say that you can be. Well, I say to my friends, I'm Polish by birth, but Pinay by heart.
Really?
Yeah, I keep laughing like that. I mean, I love it here. I just feel like that's where I should be born. But
So you feel like you should have been born here?
yes. But then I think maybe I would have had completely different life.
Yeah.
I think everything happens for a reason.
Mhm.
So I think I was born where I was born for a reason, and I came here for a reason.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's been amazing. It's been amazing 2 months. It's been great experience so far. And like I said, I love every bit of it. Every bit of it.
So, I mean, that's amazing. I mean, like it really is.
Yeah.
So, do you feel like, you've been here? I mean, do you feel like coming here has changed your life, Veronica?
Definitely. It definitely has. I was very distant person with everything, and now I'm becoming even more open to people.
Mm-hmm.
I love exploring new things, and I'm slowly getting to the point where I'm just like, go for it. I've been doing so much for the past month in Siquijor. Like honestly, the things that I thought I will never do, like snorkeling, diving, cliff jumping, you know, all of that. And it's like when I speak with my family and friends, they like, oh, we never thought you would be the one doing it. They always thought it's more my sister who would be doing it.
Yeah.
And then I did it. I dropped everything and came here. I'm doing all of these crazy and wild things, but I love it.
Yeah.
It's so exciting. It's like I feel like the life is coming back to me.
Wow.
I feel alive. That's what I can say. I feel alive here, and it's a simple life most of the time, and a lot of people don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
When I talk to my friends back from Europe or with my family, and they ask what I've been doing, and for example, I say, oh, we've been beach camping. Do you know what beach camping is? Yeah.
I think so. Camping on the beach.
Yeah, like they put the hammocks on the palm trees,
Yeah.
and just cook on the beach, just sit around the bonfire with a guitar and singing. And for a lot of people don't get it, but for me it's such a great experience. You just get to just chill.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just, laying on the beach and you're watching the stars and you hear the guitar in the background and people singing.
Yeah.
And they all keep laughing, they cook together, we eat together, and it's great experience. Or driving around the island and watching different things. I mean, it's because I have Filipino boyfriend now, I've seen a lot of things that I probably wouldn't see being by myself.
Yeah.
I think I would be very cautious to go there, and yeah, because there is a lot of places where I would be just scared to go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, scared could be the good word, because it's like in the middle of nowhere. You have to go through villages and through the jungle, and yeah, I would probably be scared to go there alone. But if you're with local, you feel safer.
Yeah.
You feel like one of their own. So yeah, I mean, it's been great. It really has been amazing experience, and I'm looking forward to what else is there for me.
Well, you know what? Like I told you earlier, like you look great.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not saying you didn't look great before, but it's obvious that, you're happy. And,
yeah, it's the happiness.
Yes.
I think it really changes you. Like I said, I feel like the life is coming back to me. I feel alive.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like that when I first came here. I've had some problems, I've had some issues, and I know that I've been reading comments on the last video, and I know that some people have noticed that. It's like they could feel that there was that small bit of me that wanted to run away from something.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think there was a small bit of me that wanted to run away from something. But yeah, I found my happiness here. There's nothing more I can say about it. I just found my place.
What is it? Is it the Philippines, the Filipino people? I mean, what do you attribute this to?
So I love that there is no rush here. I love how, if not today, then tomorrow.
Yeah.
They can, it's like whatever life throws at us, like we can manage. I love that simple way. It's not for everyone. Not everyone will like it.
Yeah.
Because it's completely different to what we know in Europe. In Europe and in States as well, I believe. I mean, I've never been to States, but I think it's quite similar.
Similar, yeah.
Because yeah, it is different life, and I know why people call it the third world country.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of differences, but and it won't be for everyone. But I love it personally. I've explored the part of myself that I didn't know I have in me. It's like, yeah, when I first came to Siquijor, they used to call me princess.
Princess?
Princess, yeah.
Wow.
I think they found me being really posh.
Posh.
Posh, yeah, and fancy and not wanting to do things. But yeah, now I've adjusted, and now I'm doing everything that the locals do.
Yeah.
And now I've got the new nickname, so I'm the island girl.
You're the island girl.
Yes, and you know how it started? When they told me to take my shoes off.
Yeah.
And walk on the road without the shoes. And I did. I walked home barefoot. Yeah. And they were like, now you're the island girl. Yeah.
That's so cool.
It is. It is, yeah.
So you went from princess to island girl.
Yeah.
So now, you're like, so is it fair to say that you just really fit in, and that the Filipinos, the people over there in Siquijor, have just welcomed you with arms wide open?
They did. And I'll be forever grateful for that. Yeah, I mean, Siquijor is a very small island. Everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you're there for over 2 weeks, everyone will be like, oh, I know where you're staying. Oh, I know where you're from. Hi, hello. So, and as soon, and very quickly, they notice if you are being in relationship with the locals. So everyone just knows, I'm with the local guy, and everyone is like, hi, hello.
Yeah.
I love it. I love them all. I think they're great people. The same like here in Dumaguete. I've met a lot of amazing people, and I've not had any bad experience here.
Yeah.
So thank you to all the people of Dumaguete for being so welcoming as well. And yeah, and thank you for the people of Siquijor. And I bet it would be the same in other parts of Philippines as well. But at the moment, I'm sticking with Siquijor.
Sticking with Siquijor,
Yeah.
that's your place, and you found love over there.
Yeah, I did. Surprisingly.
Surprisingly, huh?
Surprisingly.
So, Veronica, I've got to ask you, huh?
Yeah.
What are your plans? Do you have any plans? I don't know. Maybe you don't. I mean, what are your plans going forward?
Yeah. So my plan is currently I want to go back to Poland for a bit, for a few months. I want to see my grandparents because they're not doing very well. They they're quite old already. So I don't know how much time I've got left with them.
Yeah.
So I want to spend a few months in Poland, and I'm planning to come back around April time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to buy land and build my house
Yeah.
and just start a life here.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know.
What I don't know. Maybe you don't. Of course, you don't have to answer this. But do you see? I don't know. What do you see? A family in the future, possibly? Would you be open to that?
I mean, I'm not saying no.
Yeah.
The same like with the boyfriend thing in our first interview, but I'm not planning a family yet.
Yet.
I've never planned it before, but things change. Things might change. Something in my mind might just click,
Yeah.
and it might change. Before I was very career focused, but I found my peace here. And I mean, you've still got to make money, but at the moment I'm happy with making just enough. And I never thought I will be like that.
Yeah.
I was very ambitious, but now I don't think it was a good thing. I mean, it's good to be ambitious, but not overly ambitious.
Yeah.
And there is a very thin line between the two, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and sometimes we just forget about it.
Well, you know what? For me, I really want to, say a big thanks, to everybody. All of so nice and so kind people that responded to your
Yeah.
the first video that I did with you. I mean, it was really, really heartwarming. How people reached out to you. And,
I was overwhelmed. I've never expected that. I mean, you told me that after the interview that it could go big, but I never expected it to go that big.
Yeah.
And when I first seen it only had like 5,000 views, and I've sent it to my friends and my family as well. And one of my friends back from UK, he was like, have you read the comments, and have you seen how many views you're getting? I mean, he said it's going big, and I was like, to be honest, I haven't followed.
Yeah.
And then I went and I saw all these comments, and I was like, it was overwhelming. I've never expected it. And
how did it make you feel?
good.
Good.
It made me feel good about myself, and I felt like maybe there is something I'm doing right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You definitely are, in my opinion. You
Thank
definitely
you.
are doing a lot right. And
Thank
I think
you.
you know that because look, you look great. I could see how happy you are. And you know
Yeah.
what? A big shout out, a big thanks to all of the subscribers, the viewers, everybody that left such positive and great comments. Can't thank y'all enough.
Yes, exactly. These, I mean, they really help, these comments, especially if you never know. People are very good at hiding their emotions.
Yeah.
So I know if someone would be struggling, like I was a little bit, it's very nice because it brings all these good and heartwarming emotions into you. And so yeah, like I said, I want to say thank you very much, and I want to thank you as well for finding me there somewhere alone.
Well, you know what? You're more than welcome. And I'm so happy that that you're doing great and that all of this, exciting stuff has happened, in your
Thank
life
you.
in the last couple months. And I'm sure that everybody else, when they see this, is going to be happy too. But do you have any final things to say that you'd like to say?
Yeah, I mean, I hope that everyone who is struggling as well will find their way out of it. And I know life gets hard sometimes, and just don't give up. To everyone, don't give up, because you don't know what's waiting for you. You don't know if tomorrow is gonna be worse. If it is worse, then what if day after tomorrow starts to be amazing? You never know. So don't give up, because I mean, look at me. I found my happiness, and I wasn't happy. I had a time where I was really down,
Yeah.
and I felt like I didn't want to get out of bed. And I know everyone has days like that. Everyone. And people might hide it, but everyone gets them, and it's okay. It's okay to have a bad day. Just don't give up.
You know what? Such amazing, great advice. And I appreciate it so much. And look, I mean, you got to be back for a future update. Would you like to? If
Yeah,
you'd like
of course.
All right. When you're, I don't know, I shouldn't say this. When you're 2 months, 3 months pregnant, that's when you'll be back. Huh? I'm joking, right? But I mean, stuff is moving quick
You
for
never
you.
know.
Things are moving quick with you. 2 months, and you already got a boyfriend over here. What?
Unexpected.
Unexpected, right? But that's how life happens, right?
Yeah.
Look, I appreciate it so much. I know you got to be leaving, so you're going to be getting on the ferry, headed back to Siquijor.
Yes. I'm heading back home.
Your man misses you, huh?
Yes, of course. He's been texting me all day.
Ah.
He's picking me up from the port as well.
He's picking you up. That's
Yeah.
great. Look, thank you so much, Veronica.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was very nice to see you.
You too.
Bye.